Here goes the hard time battles between Aston Martin Valkyrie AMR Pro versus the Maserati MC12. Looks like we're going to be turning all the headlights on, and we're ready for a great rival battles as well. If I just completely able to spin out for so hard, unfortunately, that hits the gravel for very hard reasons, that isn't going to be just like this. This is going to be such as the big battle, and right behind the Valkyrie AMR Pro is literally catching up itself. I got the limited Maserati MC12 that we just completely bought here in many days ago. And I have slightly going to be trying to finishing for itself for its 2 laps into this circuit. And this should be able to be great as well. From more than $30,000 in cash, 30,000 credits is going to be coming up. And then it's slightly going to be catching up itself first. And we don't really think this isn't going to be such as one thing. The Valkyrie AMR Pro isn't going to be catching up for itself. This is going to be such as one big battle, and then finish all the way to under 70 seconds. We have now 2 drivers left, but we're going to be doing for our next round is going to be fighting back as literally as overnight as well. So it's time for another rematch, as we're going to be ready to do this. Maserati MC12 versus Aston Martin Valkyrie AMR Pro in Vehicle Legends. Looks like this is the time of big battle as well. But I'm going to be using the manual transmission. And we're not going to be using for just a little bit going for a little by. They're not choosing manual transmission at all. So he's right behind me. This video is going to be the part of the big battle like itself to get around for a little bit one things. And this is where this is absolutely for big auto fights between American Euros and Japanese. So I'll be taking a little bit of one advantage to get things ourselves, and we're going to be reaching all the way to $4 million back, which is I'm going to be trying to sell, or anything. This isn't going to be anyways that we're trying to buy. But instead of selling any cars, we're doing this. We're almost hitting a little bit for itself. 72.03 seconds. And that wasn't going to be pretty hard itself. We're going to be waiting a little bit more. And since we absolutely waiting for another driver, we got absolutely $4 million in cash. 300 more to go. And this isn't going to be making itself for roads most impossible yet. We ended up in 2nd place. So it looks like it's not going to be back there. We're unable to catch up to him as well. And this isn't going to be slightly nothing that we're just tried. He took a little bit slow, but taking a little bit power slide as well. And then we're going to be slide into the throttle back, and let's go into the final lap itself. What is not going to be going to do this? This is where we just absolutely spin it all the way out of control in the last lap. And now this is going to be going to be very quick and thankfully without music. Now it's absolutely going to be one thing. So this isn't going to be just like that. Of course, we're going to get the CCGT. And especially, this isn't going to be such as one part of like this self. We're ended up in 2nd place. Now the time is 75.56 seconds. And I got absolutely over 31,000. We're going to be getting a little bit far, but we absolutely turned the headlights back off. And this morning is going to be such as a little bit perfect thing. Whatever we try to make things a little bit possible, but too close to itself for a little bit as well. We made a large power slides because only one thing as well. It's pretty such as going to be really ridiculously mad, almost going out of the track, and we're not going to give ourselves good space. And we have 14 messages, slightly going to be popped out for many more like this. And then we're still absolutely going for battle for a little bit of timing. Oh there, we're almost slightly out of the track. And then before we might able to hit the second position, this isn't going to be getting a little bit gone longer. I was so dominant, but it looks like the MC12 GT1 like itself is continuing to beat itself for just only one time. Because another limited time is just absolutely coming up for just only one thing. And then we just slightly finish itself for one time. 72.78 seconds. Oh, finally, that was absolutely still racing in progress. What is going to do its next? He might leave into this race, but instead we're going to be doing for the grand finale. He absolutely has an all-wheel drive, and we're still absolutely going on our way for over 12 hours to do so. And this isn't going to be getting away for just as well. Now let's going all the way up here, and still going all the way to battle for itself. We ended up in second place, but here it is. This isn't going to be just like it's one moment. He just absolutely brakes in the front, and then accelerates into this one thing overall. We can't manage to get into the pole position, but unfortunately this isn't going to be just like its hard battles. I think I just have an idea for just going to be the fastest laps, whatever we try to say. I'm unable to get around to back into second place. Oh there, we just gonna be slightly going to all the way up here and get all down, and right behind isn't going to be catching me up because I cannot able to keep up. 73.86 seconds. And he eventually leaves this race because I'm slightly still dominate only one thing, and he's back into this race. But let's just go into do one more time. And if you like for today's video, just make sure to leave a like and subscribe and click the bell. But we're almost at the end of this video, and this isn't going to be making throughout for this one moment. And it was going to be pretty such as a hard thing. 4,106 credits, and it's absolutely going to be for many like these things as well. I'm not going to reach back down to second position, and this isn't going to be just like this one. Just in case, we're absolutely overdraft as well. We ended up in second place. Oh my god, looks like we absolutely what happened here. We're unable to catch him up as well. This is pretty hard. And we're just absolutely going to lead away. Just in case he's going to be getting revenge back down. And let's just even to corner cut through. And just to get avoid to second place. But I'm starting to lose control. Oh my god, that was absolutely pretty awful for 76.68 seconds. And that is it. And he's absolutely going to be moving into the next one as well in a second race. And that's it for today's video, and I hope you'll enjoy. Thanks for watching and for all your support, and this is going to be Turbo Concept is signing off. And I hopefully that we're going to be racing back as well. And not of course.